kind of best case scenario, you guys were able to figure everything out, were able to administer thousands of COVID-19 vaccinations, and had a landlord that was able to accommodate some additional space. And on Google Maps, you will notice that there is no longer an optometry sign on the wall. There is a permanent immunization clinic sign on the wall. So tell me a little bit about what that looks like in a post-COVID world to have a dedicated space for immunizations.
Yeah, so we the sign now says vaccine shop, SHOPPE, and a couple things that changed. So we when the pediatric vaccine came out, we were one of the only ones that were offering it, and we for probably 6 weeks straight, we went around schools and did a bunch of different clinics, but we also offered it within our vaccine shop. And one of the things that we did that we came up with, the idea was to make it an experience for kids. So we allow kids to draw on the walls, to write, inspirational messages. Now, if you walk into our clinic, it looks like it's graffiti, and there's very hard to find a clean spot to draw on. But kids, kids enjoyed it. They wrote a lot of inspirational messages. We had stuff like "It doesn't hurt," or no more COVID, or whatever it was, and it was a really cool thing. And the one neat thing too was that when boosters were announced, we had kids that came back 6, 8 months, a year later, and were looking for the original message, and we're happy to go back and see that it was still there. So
That's cool.
it became a really cool experience in that sense. And right now, I can tell you today's a Tuesday. We also became a preceptor for nursing students. So currently, and this was a huge asset to us during COVID, was we had nursing students who were eager to give vaccines. They were there was a issue with them. They were having trouble finding basically rotation sites, and we actually vaccinated one of the deans of the local nursing school children, and she reached out to us and said, "Hey, I have pediatric rotations. They want to give vaccines. Can we help you?" We said, "Sure." So
Yeah,
even today,
absolutely.
yeah. And today we have 8 nursing students. Now, while they're not busy giving vaccines, they're doing different research projects. But yeah, having those nursing students allowed us to do clinics where we were able to do 1,500, 2,000 shots in 4 hours, and have 40 vaccinators, and teach. And while we were helping them, they were also teaching our pharmacists and our staff stuff that that they do in nursing that we necessarily weren't always aware of. So it was really a great two-way relationship that we were able to help them and give them the experience they needed, and they were able to help us with different projects as well.